Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? Why is there? Oh, that's why. All right. Okay. Don't know if you guys heard a bit of reverb there, or not necessarily reverb, but a little mucked up stuff. Yeah. How's everyone doing today? We are going to be doing space engineers today, so let me just get that up. It should be multiplayer, so that'll be nice. The person should actually be joining for this stream. Yeah, hopefully everything goes according to plan. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a bit of we're gonna do a little bit of space engineers. So hopefully everything goes well. It should. Bum bottom bottom bum bum. Oh, I am on the wrong side for me. There we go. No, I'm in the right spot. Yeah. How's everyone doing today? Alright. Alright. We're just gonna load into the multiplayer world. The multiplayer survival world. I do think I want to add in one extra mod. Potentially. But yeah. So we're gonna go to multiplayer survival settings real quick. Yeah. It'll be kind of cool to showcase the build so far with the other person, but I just want to add in one extra mod. Bot. Done. Done. What is Minabot build and repair? And I'm just gonna quickly you know, we'll just keep it like that for now. Yeah. All right. Oh boy, am I blowing your guys' ear out with how loud that is? Oh no, that's me. Okay. Good, everything's still going fairly well. Yeah. We're just gonna load in the new mods. And yeah, I think it'll be really cool. I'm actually really excited by this. Yeah, we'll be started, and hopefully, I think the other person should probably be joining in about half an hour, I'd assume. Could be a little longer, but yeah. It is unfortunately taking a little bit of time for things to load up, but things are going pretty well. Yeah, I think what we're gonna end up doing for the stream mostly is gonna be, I think hopefully starting to build maybe a couple of ships. Although I will ask what kind of ships he wants to try to build. Mostly because I know how to build ships. He's very new at the game. I want to bring him through all the different parts of the game, including starting to build a ship. Because I think that'll be cool. Alright. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing well today. I know I'm definitely doing pretty well. I definitely wish this didn't take nearly as long, but eh. Denying scientific principles, one may maintain any paradox. That's a very interesting statement by Galileo Galilei. At least I assume that's how you say it. Galileo Galilei. Galileo Galilei. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm very happy. Alright. Yeah, hey, we're 45% loaded. Nice. There we go. Now we're loading in pretty quick. Alright. 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 At least I know the other person is aware of the rest of the plan. Alright. So yeah, the other person will be joining whenever he is able. For now, we've got our medical spot, crew enabled. A decent amount of this is now welded, though a decent amount more still needs to be. And then we've got at least a partial landing bay. And then, of course, we have my favorite scene, the mine, where if we mine, I'll just demonstrate this for anyone new who's watching, but you mine, and you don't have to worry about where all the stone ends up, because no matter where we mine in this hole, all of the ore will fall into the pit and get collected. This is even the case if anything's dropped in this entire area. Because the plan is to basically build a miner, essentially go through at somewhat of an angle, dropping stone and everything else, as you slowly drill into the side of the mountain, and then a little flatter until you've basically got a area that everything else can work on. Good. The repair bots are beginning again. We've got 2 little repair beds. And of course, this, which still needs to be worked on a bit more. But I think for now, what I'm going to do is just make sure to check on resource amounts that we've got, stuff like that. You know, things that would be necessary. Alright, how's production looking? Just more steel plates being produced. That's good. That's good. Good. Perfect. And I think everything's going pretty well. Our production's looking good. I should be able to do pretty much any building that I necessarily want to. I suppose I could grab a gun, but I don't really care for a gun. I think everything else looks pretty good. Alright. Yeah. I don't quite know how we want the rest of this to look, which is why I've not done anything more, but... Let me just keep... There you go. I released the little guy. So now that he can weld whatever he needs to weld. I don't really know how the rest of this is going to fully turn out, which is why I'm letting it all be built up like that for now. I do want to, however, grab this stuff for a beacon. I need the radio components. And then we want one of these antennas, which just is radio components as well. Okay, we just need some radio components. Production, produce. I don't know. Give us 100 radio components. That'll be good. I know we won't need all the radio comp, but a decent amount of the radio component will be good. Yeah, everything should be running pretty smoothly. This will at least allow for the finishing of the round beacon. And as long as we get one of these antennas, they're a lot slower at this than I am. But they do it more passively, so it's less likely to be a significant issue. And yeah, the more than one antennae are all just primarily for the aesthetics of it all. Don't need 400, but 200 should be sufficient to accomplish the task. Alright, yeah. I think for now everything looks pretty darn good. Just needs to basically wait for deciding whether or not we're going to be doing an antenna or not. Like whether we're going to do a mining ship as the one that we work on, or whether we're going to try to work on something else. Personally, I like the idea of working on either a cargo or a honest. I don't mind that, though. I think this looks better. So we'll do that, and then we'll come over to here, and we will go. There we are. Let me just move back into the standard gray. And then grab all the resources necessary, which are interior, construction, and small steel tube. And I'm just going to grab a ton of interior, construction, and small steel tubes. Where are they? We'll grab. Perfect. More than enough. Do, 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 do. Perfect. We'll have our staircase. Already low on interior plates already. Perfect. Now we'll go over, grab some interior plates. And then we'll get our line all the way down here. Oh, that one needed everything. I landed in a hole. I have no idea what he's trying to weld right now, the little buddy. Oh well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do. We'll do that, then we'll paint the rest of the blocks. And then we go to 5, and we just simply, I said 5. My button would work. What was it? Is it an alt? No, is it middle? Okay. What was it? Was it tab? No. No. I can never remember the button to do that. Is it alt? No. Z? No. Control? No. Shift? There it is. It's shift to change it. Alright, the clean armor skin. Actually, I want to see how this would look if I used the sci-fi. Ooh. Ooh. Neon colorable surface, colorable lights. I think that one looks a little bit better, so we'll try going with that one. Perfect. Perfect. I think that looks pretty darn good. Hopefully that is seen by the other guy as well. I am going to go hunt down that unknown signal though, because honestly, I just want to hunt down an unknown signal. I actually quite like hunting down unknown signals. They're quite cool to see what everything else is available. Resources. Alright. Ow. I should really grab my gun so I can pot shot the unknown signals when they drop. Then again, why would I want to? I'm definitely quite glad that I've not gotten the more irritating drop pods yet. The ones with the thrusters. And or the ones with other such. New item, lava suit. Cool. And we just destroy everything. And we scrap. Come on, scrap it. Yes. Perfect. Alright. We return home. Victor of spoil. We are Victor. We are the spoils. I actually quite like the way the base looks, at least in its base. Cubic design. I don't know the detail of it yet, but that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Get the kind of more detail-oriented stuff once he gets here, and he can also make his desires known for the base. For now, I do think I want to go grab some ice. You know, just a handful of ice just to restock the supply. I doubt I used enough ice to make it worthwhile, but... Alright. Down the pit we go. Come on, let's grab some ice. Down the hole. That is a lot of ice we already retrieved. Oh lord, I grabbed a lot more ice than I thought I did.
Inventory full.
Okay. Alright. We're doing pretty good. We want to go this way. And we will succeed. Alright. Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to this. It'll be nice when we get a ship running. I'll be able to at least give some
Energy low.
estimates on what to do, which is always going to be nice. I'm not overly fond of the yeah. I'm not overly pleased with the way it looks, but at least the habitat section, but meh. The general look I find is okay. But I don't know. Rotatas. Front flip. Alright. Drop down the hole. We drop, up, up, boom, up, 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 boom. Another 2 handfuls of ice.
Inventory
Pick up the
full.
rest of the inventory worth of stone, and then we can do that at a later date. Alright. I definitely think it'll be nice once we get a ship built up. I don't know whether we're going to do a transport ship, like a small grid cargo vessel, or what we're going to do. But I'm excited. I'm definitely quite excited. There we are. Then we're just going to run up the hole. Alright, we've got at least, I think that's what? The beacon? Oh, the beacon and the antennas have all been finished. That's nice. Alright. Yeah. Here. Nice that we kind of have this, this system working right now. I quite like this. Wow, I didn't realize that there's this panel right there for that. That's kind of cool. Oh god, okay. Alright. Production. Wait, no. control panel. Assembler 3, which is the one that was built first. I am going to make some adjustments. Instead of 300, we'll do 1,000. Power cell, we'll do 640. Solar cells, we can do 300. Radio components, we'll go 40. Whoa, 40. Medical, we'll give it 20. Don't think any of the other ones. 1,000 computers. 300 bulletproof glass seems about right. I think I'll just up it to 500. Displays at 300. Yeah, motors at 500. I think I'll do that as instead 1,000. Small steel at 500, I think is about right. I think that's a good amount. So I will still up that to 1,000. Oh, those are large steel tubes at 1,000. No. Those were good at 500. Small steel can be 1,000. No, we'll do 500 on those two. Steel plates, I'll up this to 10,000. Interior will be upped to 3,000. Metal grids, girders. We'll upgrade the construction components to 1,200. There we go. I believe everything else's rough amounts are pretty decent. There we are. Why do you not? I don't know why that's not working as it's supposed to, but enable progressive mode on that one. Ah. No. No, I don't understand that at all. Do they both need cooperative mode on, or? I don't understand. Oh well. Apparently for now we just got the one. That's fine, I guess. Alright. Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Alright. I mean, everything looks pretty decent at least. But yeah, I don't really know what ship we're going to be building, so I guess what I can do is I can grab a handful of steel plates and some interior, and then we can, don't necessarily begin, but I will grab. There we are. And then we'll just go this with no skin. Good. Defaults. And there's a start. And I'll do the same thing. I just need to fill it in with blocks on this side. So, did I? No, it was all in light armor. All right. Yeah. Oh, another unknown signal. All right. I'm gonna grab the remaining steel plates necessary. And we'll go fetch the unknown signal because I like doing that. All right, and we go. Fetch an unknown signal. Yeah. All right. This is kind of funny. Please stop moving. Okay. Where's the gyroscope? I know I need to kill the gyroscope on this thing. Oh, God. Well, those are the fun ones. I don't like dealing with the fun ones. The fun ones tend to blow up. Jesus. Those ones I really don't. I think the best way to handle those ones is always to, well, yeah, with magnetic plates, which I suppose I could do. You take a block and a magnetic plate, and you basically, yeah. I think that's what I should have done. That way you can still get the thing like the lava suit, which, speaking of which, I'm gonna go see how the lava suit looks on me. Let's see. What is... I mean, that's not half bad. I like the assault suit better. Oh, and there goes my voice. Oh god, nope. It said space engineers open. God. Okay. Yeah, so I'm using the assault boots, assault gloves, assault helmet. We're running assault, I guess. Don't like the cow version of the gloves. I do like the soldier helmet. Does that change things too much? I think the soldier helmet's just too dark. So there is, of course, the veteran, but that one's also a dark color. Oh, the soldier gloves. Same deal. So for now, we'll stick with the assault outfit. For now. Hopefully the guy will join us shortly. We shall be. Actually, you know what? I want to. That's kind of cool. So the button looks cool too. Everything looked really cool about that, which I'm happy about. All right. All right, let's. I'm going to go do some more. I'm going to do some more resource harvesting for now with the underground mining space. You know, making sure that we have more than enough resources for all of this. All right. All right, and we'll go that at least for now. I love that this just works like this. Everything gets funneled, and I can practically walk smoothly up here. Right, I need to grab steel plates. All right. All right. All right. I think what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to quickly do sleep till morning and then one other mod. So I'm going to real quick add those. So we'll just Save. Yes. Exit to menu. Yes. Alright. And I'm going to load. Alright. Edit settings. Mods. Then we'll do sleep. Sleep mod. And then, let's see. Let me quickly go through my mod list to see if there's something else that would be reasonable to add at the moment. Do 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 do. Alright. Check that API. I believe that's useful or necessary for something. Alright, we'll go with a skybox. Yeah, we'll throw in a skybox too. Mostly because I don't like the night, so sleep through it. Alright. Alright. I definitely like production quota. That's a really nice mod. That's very useful. I just realized that that mining ship has, or that grinding ship has two collectors in the joining into the thing, into the grinding, which I'm interested by. I do like the little background animated event. I think it looks cool. Alright. Alright. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh boy. Oh, hey. Hello.
what's up?
Not much. I'm just loading back into the world. I just added a another mod to it.
One.
Huh?
Which one?
Oh, it's one so then you can sleep through the night. So you're not having
Oh.
to deal with working in like the pitch black.
Does everyone need to be asleep for that to work?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like in Minecraft or something?
Yeah, it might be. I don't quite know.
Alright, I'm loading up, so
All right.
be there in a minute.
All right.
What's going on in the world?
Not much. The base has been fairly decently welded up, so it should be pretty much mostly done. Although
Alright.
some of the stuff is mostly flat when it'll be added like a bit more on top of, but I don't quite know how I want to do that. So I just left it flat and more of an outline.
Okay, you can always expand.
Yeah, pretty much. But we do have a communication tower, which mostly just has a beacon and a bunch of antennas on it.
What's that do?
Uh,
For like trading or
the beacon and the antennas, basically, oh,
server's
it,
not responding?
oh,
Did
that's
you leave
odd.
or
No,
let me try again?
yeah. I just made use of the sleep mod, so maybe because you were trying to join while it was also like that, maybe it had an issue. Who knows? But yeah, I don't quite know where you're gonna end up actually spawning, so I think you should
Well,
spawn a.
maybe wouldn't it put me in like where I spawned in last or where I
I,
left?
I believe so. But I'm just gonna kind of wait around until you get in, so I can kind of show you what I did so far. Because there's a bit to walk through. Not a lot, but some. Yeah. We do have a decent amount of storage, so that's at least a plus.
Cool.
Yeah. I also built a. So you know how I was talking about doing a vertical mines shaft?
Yes. For the iron?
Yeah. Don't quite know what happened right there. Very interested by that. Yeah. For the iron. I built the vertical mine shaft. And then we now have an area where everything that is mined, right,
Mm-hmm.
can all flow into a collector so it can be just pulled in. And so instead of having to pick up all of the ore, it's automatically picked up and such.
Does that go to like a storage or something?
Yeah, it goes to the rest of the base.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long
So,
does the ore vein deplete eventually?
oh, hey, I see that you are. Yeah, you will eventually mine up all the rest of the ore. I see where you are.
I'm in the base, it looks like.
Yeah. So this is our medical space. So these are the cryopods. They'll be used to sleep in for now. And then you have your, of course, instead of that smaller medical thing, you got this. And then if we come out here, we've got like a ramp for rovers, an area that will be storage for rovers. Then if we come over to this side, that's the right now that building has nothing else in it besides having the antennas on top. Oh, there you go.
Oops.
Yeah. And then down here is production. So Where'd you go? You got on top of there. Right here is production, so all of our refineries and assemblers. And then you'll also see some flying drones around. They're basically welding everything up, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what this is for right here.
Doing your work for you.
Pretty much.
Huh.
And then, of course, yeah. Then there is this right over here, which is the way that you walk up and down the levels. So if you see this open hole here, it's the staircase to go up. Where do you end up at?
Second, I'm gonna.
You found yourself in that hole. Yeah. So, yeah, that's one of the flying guys. Right over there, the repair bot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to go upstairs, you just go through here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like what you've done with the place.
Yeah, and then going down this way, I can kind of show you it if you come down here.
I'm right here.
Yeah, and if you come down here, you see all this?
Uh-huh.
Basically, the idea is that if we have a mining ship, it'll probably be chucking out stone, but I still want to collect the stone. So as long as we basically go in a somewhat upwards direction so stuff rolls down, it'll roll into this pile. Same thing with the iron ore deposit up here. So
It rolls down into this.
yeah, it rolls down into this, which is a collector. So it goes into the storage system to be
Nice.
immediately processed.
So you just built this whole like ramp system.
Pretty
into
much.
One little collector.
Yeah. I could have done it where it's just all one side into collectors, but I figured that's kind of not necessary. But I do have one major question. I was thinking for this bit, kind of working on designing a ship. And so I wanted to know what kind of ship you wanted to make. Because there's,
I don't know.
we could do a miner, but we have got a lot of resources right now, so that's not all that necessary immediately. Or we could do like a transport ship.
So you think we're good on resources to build multiple ships?
Oh, most definitely. If you look in our resources, we've got, I think, almost what, like, let's see, 200,000 iron ingots,
That's pretty good, I guess.
and in terms of production, everything's set up to make the maximum that we would possibly need. So, oh yeah, you also have a set of tools in here for the better tools. I forgot to mention that.
Where can I refill hydrogen?
Just come down here, and then if you go in here and then type in hydrogen, and then you just drag your bottles. Oh yeah, speaking of which, there are a couple of hydrogen bottles, I think, in here for you. I think. Or do I have all of them? I might have all of them. Here, let me drop off 2 of the hydrogen bottles. There you go. So if you just type in H, you'll see hydrogen bottles. There should be 2 of them that are full.
Where are you looking?
So click I on the opening. It should highlight. Right here.
On the refinery?
Yeah, that terminal. If you click I, it'll bring you to the inventory, and then there's a search bar. Press H, and you should see the hydrogen bottles.
I'm blind. I don't see a search bar.
It should be. Make sure you have. Okay, So you see at the kind of top where there's like the inventory, control panel, that sort of stuff, right? You see the one that says inventory?
Yes.
And then there's like that line, and then there's the row of stuff below. Is the helmet highlighted or the box highlighted?
Okay. No,
If
I
you
found it.
okay, and then you type in H, and then you get your hydrogen, and then that'll also, if you use the the large cargo container should be right below that, right? Do you see that?
Uh-huh.
There should be a green welder, a green drill, and a green grind, or a pink grinder. Do you see those
Second.
in the cargo container? Because
The
those will,
welder, drill, and grinder.
yeah. And the welder and drill will be green, and the other one will be pink. You saw them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Those will
just,
be, yeah. Those are your,
Oops.
those are the highly enhanced. And then just to add them to your toolbar, you go G, and then would go into your character tools, and then you just drag those into your hotbar. So,
Cool.
oof. Okay. PCU's getting big. Okay. Yeah. So now you should have your welder, drill, and such.
Alright. I just gotta put them on my hotbar.
Yep. And then, yeah. Do you want to make a transport or a mining vessel today?
We'll have to transport then if you're confident that we have enough resources for now.
Okay. Because, yeah, I had the idea that what we can kind of do is we can kind of both kind of almost do somewhat like a competition slash just kind of work on
That's-
two separate transport vessels and see what each one comes up with.
Okay, you saw what I could do in creative mode, and that was absolutely nothing.
That's kind of why we both are doing stuff, is because I can also walk you through some of it.
I gotta look up a tutorial or something.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
But I can kind of quickly walk you through some of the stuff. So, here, I'll first, because this should be on your hotbar, let me just place it. And let me just... There we go. There is a... Oh, that is really far angled forward. Here. Go. That is too far angled forward for me to be okay with. I'm just trying to place a, there we are. Now you also, yeah, you use a landing gear to start ships. So, and then usually you build up so you can actually weld the undersides of the ships. But then if you just grab basically steel plates and other stuff, you can kind of work on it. These aren't going to be major parts of the ship, or at least they don't usually end up as such. But, yeah.
Okay.
I do have to try to decide how much I want this to carry. Inventory is 3.8 kiloliters. How much is my inventory? 4 kiloliters. Okay. So. Okay. So, yeah. Another thing to kind of somewhat explain or whatever is just, yeah, if you see how, it'll probably be best if I kind of explain it like this, but if you see how there are conveyors and stuff that convey, like the conveyor ports and stuff, I know I'd explained this to you when we did the creative one, but I'm just refreshing it. For stuff to move between two different blocks, so either cargo or hydrogen, they have to be connected with the conveyor ports. There are two different types of conveyor ports. There are you have the inventory accessible and then the non-inventory accessible. So, like a conveyor itself won't be inventory accessible, but yeah. And you just kind of want to probably go. I'm going to recommend that for now we stick with probably purely atmospheric, so not using as much hydrogen. But you can throw hydrogen if you want to have hydrogen. But you purely just need atmospheric for it. Alright?
Well, okay.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need to have hydrogen. The main reason why you'd use hydrogen at the moment would be if you want it to go to space. That's
Okay.
the main reason for hydrogen. But as I think for now, we're just going to kind of work with atmospherics to be the easiest. Then,
what are like the best things to have on my toolbar?
uh,
'Cause I don't
here.
even know where to start.
Yeah, here I can kind of walk you through it. I'll go to my 7 and I'll just kind of, if you go to like all blocks, you'd probably want a cockpit block. So, yeah, just some sort of cockpit block. So whether you want to use control seats or you want to use one of the cockpits is up to you. I would recommend batteries. If we're doing like a transport type thing, I would recommend the cargo containers.
Let's see.
So,
Okay.
and
okay, cargo container.
yeah, and if you see the items with the pluses, right?
Rocket launcher. What?
Oh, the items with the pluses just mean that holds the line. Yeah. So, and then I would probably recommend small conveyors.
Trying to find a small conveyor. Okay.
All right, and then blocks, and then antennas and ore detectors. So, at least those are the kind of bare necessities. So, cockpit, battery, small conveyors, and then,
Cargo?
Yeah, cargo containers.
Wait.
I forgot about thrusters, but those are kind of a given. So, yeah. Cockpit, cargo, thrusters, antenna.
Okay, I'm just trying to find everything.
Yeah. Ore detector.
Okay. Where's
These.
the detector?
They should be right next to the antennas in the all blocks category.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
so here's my toolbar: cockpit, or battery, cargo container, small conveyor. Got a light armor block.
Yep.
Antenna, ore detector. Oh, yeah, find the thruster.
Yeah. And then you probably just want a one of the connectors. But they're not necessarily, well, they will be necessary, but yeah. And the basic premise is just to build a ship. You know, the idea mainly is just to be able to carry more than your person can carry. So,
The atmospheric thruster.
huh?
Atmospheric thruster.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't worry, most ships that I build are basically massive bricks. So, but
Well, I have yet to make a ship in this game, so
yeah, they're not too difficult.
says you who's have how many hours on this game?
Uh, quite a few, quite a few.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Though to be fair, I also, I also know just barely anything about the kind of extra parts to this. Like there's a lot more you can do with the game than just what I've done. But I'm trying to decide which cockpit I want to use. I think I'll do the fighter cockpit, which requires construction component as to start apparently. I didn't know that. But yeah. Basically any blocks that you require you should be able to grab. I have a system so then all resources are replenished. Or at least pretty close to all resources are replenished.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Yeah, we want to... We're going to go like that. Like that.
Oh, your little robot's just automatically
Oh,
doing stuff for me.
okay.
All right.
I guess they'll automatically weld some of our ship's parts together. That
Like,
works.
I don't even know if this is what I want.
Well, if you want, I can turn them off.
Well, if I grind it down, will I get all the parts back?
Yeah, you get all the parts back. Yeah, you know, I think I'll turn them off while we do this. The only item you don't get back are are battery components.
Okay. Does it matter where I put the batteries?
No. There we go. I should have just stored both of the robots so they shouldn't weld up everything. All right. Let me...
Inventory full.
Well, lovely. Okay. Let's see. I want to go... all right. Yeah, I'm going with the two cockpit design, but that's mostly just for looks.
Inventory
If you say
full.
so. Does the cockpit, does all of it need to be exposed in order to get in?
Nope. Just as long as you can basically, if you see the area that gets highlighted, right?
Yeah.
When you look
Not the
over
back
it?
door. Like if I cover the back door, would that
No,
matter?
no, that doesn't matter. As long as you can see any of the areas that are like highlighted. So if you look at the front, right?
Okay.
How you can kind of see the highlight. As long as any area with that highlight is shown, so, you know, not the cargo ports, but any of the other highlighted sections, as long as you can see that, you can get in.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Those yellow things are the ports.
Yeah. So, the
Okay.
those are the kind of ports.
Oh,
All right. And I think I am going to go with. I'm gonna build a bit of a bigger transport, but that's just because I like building bigger things.
yeah, obviously, look at this base.
uh,
Oh, shoot.
let's see. I would like. What would be the next easiest block to use in this? Yeah. I think I can do that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm building a hydrogen capable one of these. So,
Oh my gosh.
well,
I should have made like an actual working ship and creative before
I mean, it's not too difficult,
Okay.
as I say a lot, but
I just don't know like how to make it look, you know?
yeah. What I want to do is I'm gonna want to go.
Shoot.
Where is it? Here it is. All right, and then yeah, I think right here will be a good position for this to be at. So I'd want to go from there. This. Yeah, I'm very used to building in creative, so I don't really know how any of my ideas transfer, which is fun.
Yeah, well, you're way ahead of me, so.
Not by much, though.
I meant in knowledge.
uh, even that's not really all that much. Uh,
You're funny.
there we go. I'll do 2 of these. We'll do 3 of these. That way I can do 1 of these here. I do want to make sure to. Yeah. One thing I will recommend is that you weld at least some of the blocks
Yeah,
because you
I
can.
was realizing that.
Yeah, even if you do end up forgetting some, I did install a mod to allow us to, get that to work elsewhere, or otherwise, but well, let's see. Did I actually get that correctly? Now that I think about it. Oh, it's that build and repair system. I don't know how that one works. Oh well. All right. Yep. Yeah, and don't worry about using up a lot of hydrogen. We should have plenty.
Cool. Doesn't matter where you place the antenna.
Nope. The only thing that basically matters is that if you have these ports on this, yeah, if you have hydrogen or anything else, it has to be connected through the ports. So conveyors have to be connected together, but other than that, everything can be placed wherever. One of the great parts of this is that you
Is there a
don't.
port on the antenna?
No, there is not.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah. Antennas are loose. Alright. Yeah, basically. Yeah. For the most part, things are easy enough to kind of get your head around once you kind of start.
I'll see about that.
They are. I mean, once you kind of work through building maybe one or two things, it's pretty easy to start seeing all of the ways that everything kind of fits together or what's necessary. You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I suppose.
There we are. Perfect. And then what I can do is I can simply a handful of parts, do a thing kind of like this. And then I also want to I think I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah. And then I'm going to want well, I'm going to want that there. There we are. Perfect. Well, somewhat perfect. There we are. There we are. Yeah. I'm gonna be building a much bigger, but a much more resource intensive version of the transport, but
I'll start basic and small.
well, the idea is more like the idea with doing this is that it's a way to kind of, learn the basics.
Yeah.
Like what I am building is not the basics. uh so yeah, I think that's a pretty decent scale there. And then I'm gonna do one more of these. Yeah. I don't even know if I've got enough lift capability on mine yet. I need a lot more components. All right. A handful of these. I want 100 of those. There we are. Yeah. My ship now contains the increased reliability. Alright, what am I missing? Oh, those. Okay. And you are missing the steel tubes. Alright.
Oh my gosh, this is a monstrosity.
Probably only as bad as my first ship was.
Where do I get energy? Those.
Oh, energy? You use the, the med station for energy.
I remember.
It's top in the kind of square-ish building. Hopefully that helped. Did you get it?
Nope.
Okay. It's right here.
Oh.
See? There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah, the ship that I have is definitely a much... It's going to be a lot... What?
How does yours look so good?
A lot
Placing like a
of...
bunch of blocks down.
I've basically purely only placed the blocks that are necessary components, so this is not armored, if that makes sense. So,
What do I attach to the back of my cockpit?
well, it depends on what you, kind of how you want to do it, because,
Oh.
the way that I've done this with my cockpits is I've attached a, if you see this conveyor converter thing,
Yeah, that's what I saw on yours.
yeah, it basically connects all of this cockpit to that cockpit, and then this cockpit is being connected through the bottom to these right here, the oxygen generators, H2O2 generators, and to this oxygen tank. So the way that I have this working right now is that basically at the moment, pretty much all of this ship, right now, what I basically have available to me is that the oxygen generators can fill up the hydrogen tank as long as I have ice. And I have an oxygen tank, so then while you're flying in space, you don't run out of oxygen and die. Because I'm trying to make mine space capable. But what you can put behind yours is, you could always do something like a couple of cargo containers, or you could put some open space and just run some conveyors out of there.
Yeah, I don't understand. How do I place down the cargo container? Like, where do those attach to?
Okay, so yeah, let me just this. I should be able to. If I just. So if I place this, will it show up? Not very well, but I can weld it up at least a decent bit. Okay, here. What do I need to finish this off? Computers and a couple motors. Okay. I'm gonna go finish welding that off once I grab the components, and then I'll kind of demonstrate a little bit.
Because I can't even put it down. It just is outlined in red. Oh, it's because I don't have
Oh,
Interior plates
okay.
on the
Yeah.
side.
Okay. So,
Fuel critical.
yeah. Basically, if you see, because I'll kind of explain this a little bit better since I've not explained it very well. Um, yeah. If you, for medium cargo containers, they have 4 ports that allow cargo in or cargo out. Right?
Huh?
You have 2 small on opposite ends and then 2 large on opposite ends. And then for the large, there are 3 small and what is that? 1, 2, 3. 3 large. Oh, I pushed that over. My bad. But you can kind of see it. So you've got those like this. So on the back of the, I should really not fly as much. On the back of your cockpit, you see how there's those 3 there? Or the 2
Two.
conveyor ports? Those would go to the side of the bigger that cargo container, the medium. But there's also
So hold on, let me.
okay.
If I place one down,
So
like right here,
yeah, that's a large. Oh wait, no, that's the medium.
just a medium.
All right.
So the port is on this side that I'm right next to, right here.
The bigger port or the smaller port?
Small port.
Smaller port's the one on this side. Okay. Yeah. So in order to connect it, you'd have to take a cargo conveyor line from where that basically the middle of this block into I'm gonna run it. Yeah, basically into right
Like
there.
this, like
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Yeah. It'd have to be
Okay.
connected like that. Or you could connect those together in the middle and then put one there as well. It's
Okay.
kind of up to you.
I think I understand the problem. I just didn't have the right components.
Yeah, that happens quite frequently.
Like I don't even know what to get. Honestly.
Yeah. You basically the primary ones that you need to place down any blocks would be steel plates and interior plates. Those are the primary that are used in terms of placing down blocks.
Construction component.
All right. How do I want my ship to necessarily fly? Yeah. I'm going to be doing a mixed, so I'm going to be using ion as well as yeah. Yeah. I'll be using ion as well as hydrogen and the other one. So
Just gonna get all of it.
pretty much. Though I did forget one thing, which is that ion needs thruster components, which use blocks that I don't currently have access to. So I will not be using ion. It'll only be hydrogen or that. But you know. So let's see. I don't really think what I can do is I could grab you. Probably want to do you instead. Yeah. And then what I can kind of do is I can kind of run. Where are the batteries? All right. Not quite the best, but yeah. Yeah. we are. Um, one other thing that you may want to keep in mind, just as a quick thing, is that, yeah, the batteries only lose their, uh, lose components if you already placed the component that would be lost. So the component that would be lost is power cells. So if you throw in a bit of power cells into the component and then grind down the block, that's when you lose the power cells.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't quite know how much power this thing's gonna need, but I think I know it's more than I've given it.
Okay. Did I hook this up correctly?
Let me go quickly check. Yeah, that would be hooked up correctly. Though you could also put it inside that cavity if you so wished.
Where?
Inside of this kind of enclosed space if you so wish. Or do you want to leave that area for you to walk into?
Oh, you mean like the cargo container?
Yeah. But that is hooked up correctly.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
I'll
could
make some
place it.
holes in the ship and
Yeah. Yeah, you
get.
can. Yeah.
I
That's
see.
why I usually do plates last. Like the shell last.
Yeah.
Just so that
Just
I
want to
don't.
make
Yeah. But it makes sense.
sure.
Sometimes I know some people will do it the opposite way than I do. So I usually do all interior components basically first and then work, from there. But I know some people will work kind of the opposite. So they'll work from components that they have already done outward, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. So now what I can do is I can throw in another battery right there. I'm going to throw in 2 batteries. Mine will be very interesting to see just how much weight it can carry. So that's something that I don't quite know. Just need one more power cell, and then I'm off to the races. Oh, there we are. We got 6 large batteries. I don't know if that's going to be nearly enough, but I have them.
Hmm.
And yeah. Oh, right. I forgot to add some gyroscopes. That's another thing you're going to need in your ship.
Yeah, I got those in my hot bar at least.
Good, 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 good. Those are very important. All right. So now, let's see. That's not too bad in terms of length. You know what? I think that'll be a good spot to add in the thruster. You can add that there. That's a pretty decent spot for that. And then I think I might want to add in the reverse. I want to add reverse. Probably use the minis for the reverse, and I'll probably do something like that. Yeah. Ah. Right. Need more large steel tubes and more metal grids. Honestly, this is probably one of the fastest times that I've ever actually built anything, so. Yeah.
Showing off.
Huh?
You're just showing off.
Not intentionally. I just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I've built enough transports. I think so far I've built like 8 transports, just in general. So I'm starting to get kind of the idea on what components are needed, how to lay them out, and the general shape that I want the ship to be.
Mm-hmm.
Then kind of just place everything in a neat interior plates again. All right. There we are. Need more motors. All right. Yeah. I, in fact, even upped the amount of resources that would be in our storage for doing this.
What's the button to just take one out of storage?
So if you right-click and then drag it over, you will get the option to select the amount that you want to carry
Got
over.
it. Thank you.
I'll just take some of that. Right. Need 100 of these. There. Now I've got at least some basic braking thrusts and some basic thrust. Need some more metal grids. Am going to need some lift. Where do I want the lift to come from primarily? I don't know. I think I'll just do this real quick. I'm gonna go fetch some ice. Oh yeah. I just realized I should probably share a lot of the resource. Yeah, a lot of the resource points that I know of over to you, shouldn't I? I'll do that in a second.
If I knew what I needed and was looking for.
Yeah, well, I just mean in terms of at least the direction of the ice lake.
I kind of remember where
Okay.
where that was.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew where that was, because it's very useful to know where the source of hydrogen is.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be gathering up some hydrogen so then I can refuel my ship. Or at least start the process of giving my ship hydrogen. I doubt it'll be a full amount to refuel it, but meh. I think it's a good idea just so that I can kind of get a good idea on how much ice to how much hydrogen storage I have. Oh. Aw. Alright. I will, yeah. Alright. Whoa, tree. I almost flew into a tree.
Huh.
That's always not very fun when I do that. Alright. Alright. There we are. Alright. Good. Let's see. The oxygen generators are running. How much is that refueling my hydrogen tanks? Well, not great in terms of speed, but let's see. A max thrust, kilonewtons, 80 liters a second. Required input is 80 liters. The large. Oh wait, no. For the large, it's 380. Okay. Okay. So it's 3. I don't know what that means. Oh well. Alright. Well, I got enough, at least ice, to fill up my hydrogen tanks a decent amount. We got that. We've got that. And we're starting to get to this point doing this.
So you need ice to fill up the hydrogen tanks?
Yeah. I do have some hydrogen storage in the base itself.
I think you said the ice lake was in this. Yeah, I think I see it.
Yeah. And there should be a hole. In fact, here, I'll send you the
Oh, I see it. See if I can
GPS
make
to the
it there.
hole. Where is... Oh, if you need to refill your hydrogen, you just go to the base.
No, I did. Let's see if I can make it to the lake on one tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here it is. Clipboard, comms,
Is this whole thing ice?
control. There we go. There we go. I put... Oh.
How much ice do you need to
There we
refill
go.
this?
Alright,
Oh,
I think I just sent you... There we
how
go.
do you refill this
Refill what?
hydrogen bottle?
Oh, yeah. Hydrogen bottles are refilled at base.
Oh. I have
Um,
to make it back.
yeah,
On
there's a hydrogen tank in base. So if you just enter the base and type in HY, you should be able to see it.
Well,
Sorry if I didn't make that very obvious.
no, it's okay. Now I just gotta run 3 kilometers uphill.
Oh. You ran out of hydrogen?
I'll use all of it just to get here.
Oh, sorry. I should have made that more known.
It's okay.
Let's see, did I leave enough space for what I'm wanting to do? Hopefully. Where are the hydrogen or the oxygen? No. Words are not my strong suit. Okay. Oh, good. I can put 2 of these fans here and then do like this. I forgot that I don't have mirroring available, so that's always nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. All right. Do you want me to go fly to you and drop off a hydrogen bottle to you?
I don't know. I'm only 2.5 kilometers away.
Eh,
I think I made it up the hardest parts of the hill. So
okay. All right. Let's figure out exactly where they're. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Just one more block on either side. Then just need to do this. And then that goes 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 4. And then I do, I think, this. I hopefully have my base. All right. I think I will. Oh, good, 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 good. Okay. Uh, there we are. All right. There we are. I need more motors and metal grids. These. Oh, and more constructions. Construction, motors, and metal grids. And large steel tubes. Okay, I need everything. Got it. uh, I will go with
1
like
kilometer to go.
Nice. All right, I forgot to grab any construction components. Where? Yeah, right now I'm just trying to assemble engines. So, engine pods. Which are going to be fun because I have no idea how much I can lift with what I have.
Oh, does the amount of engines determine how heavy your ship can be,
Pretty much.
or the amount of power?
Yeah, so basically if you have, like, let's say, for the thrusters, right? That's one of those things I have right now. If I want to have more weight able to be lifted, I would need more cargo or more thrusters voicing in the direction I want to lift. So if you want to be able to move a large amount of weight up, you need a lot of thrusters pointing down. Though the exact amount is not quite remembered at the moment. But I got a fairly decent scaled thing for now. Alright. Alright. Glad it didn't take you very long.
Nah. My hydrogen tanks refill when I go in the cryo chamber.
No.
What do I need to do?
Okay, if you go into the ports for the conveyor system on the base, right?
System.
Okay, you know the conveyor port system? How you have those opening ports
On the base.
that are like on the refinery and such?
Uh-huh.
You basically go into one of those, and then you type in the search bar hydrogen, and you'll get hydrogen tanks. And if you place your bottles in there, it'll automatically refill them for you.
Which tab on here?
So you see how it says search, the search bar,
Yeah.
and then you just type in
Uh,
basically HY. You'll see the hydrogen tanks,
okay. So I
and
just
you just
deposit
throw
my
your
ice.
you just pull your bottles into there,
Okay.
and then they should
Energy low.
you should get the pop up. Your bottle should refill once you put it in there.
What do I do with my ice?
Oh, you can just chuck your ice in there. So if you go just regularly and then just go into like the cargo container and put your ice in there.
Deposit all my stuff.
Huh?
Like the deposit all ores and components. I didn't
Oh,
realize it was gonna deposit everything.
yeah. All ores and components means all ores and components.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. All right. I am very much hoping that this what I'm currently working on works okay. Because I really don't know. It's always the most concerning part about building anything. The part where you have to cut it loose and hope it flies.
Oh, so if I have two cargo containers right next to each other, do they hook up automatically, or do the
Yeah.
conveyors need to
So basically, as long as you see how the port's like this, like even the big port,
be big one? Uh-huh.
yeah, as long as it's big to big, small to small.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what items, big to big, small to small, as long as it's like that, it should work fine.
Nice.
Yeah,
Alright.
it makes it pretty decently easy to work with. All right. I think I might do. Oh, shoot. I really hate when that happens.
Me too.
I just accidentally pressed the Windows button.
Nice.
Not so
Happens to the best.
much. Huh?
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's just rather quite annoying. Alright. I think if I do that like this. Yeah. To be honest, most of when it comes down to building stuff is entirely just place it, see if you like it, delete it if you don't, place it, see if you like it, delete it if you don't.
Well, I would hope it works too.
Yeah, but the primary is just place it, see if it works, delete it if it don't. All right. So I just need a lot more motors. Got it. Perfect. Yeah. I just hope that I have enough thrust for this ship to move and not immediately crash. Well, the moment that I basically delete the locks keeping it hovering or keeping it connected to the ground, it'll start trying to fly on its own. If you don't have enough thrusters for that, well, then it very quickly starts to fall on its own. Not so good. All right. Yeah, I think I then want to just add in a basic tail to this thing. I'm gonna kind of. All right. All right, and then I'm just gonna grab one more onto here. Build that, add one more here. All right. Now I just get to add in the in a little bit, which will be one more here, one more here. And then I'm going to grab you. Hopefully grab you, and then I'll grab one of the flat ones. Yeah, I think that works well. Hopefully this thing flies.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I'm just concerned because I'm about... Once I finish placing these thrusters, I should be good enough to at least test whether I have all the necessary thrusters. Okay, I'm gonna need pretty much construction, large steel, motors. Okay. I need basically everything. Motors, construction, motors. That should be hopefully enough motors. Should be hopefully enough construction. There we go. At least for now, that'll work. That is a lot of motors that are necessary. Alright. So we need more metal grids and motors. Got it. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Usually if you build a ship in creative first, you're able to give it a little bit better design than what I've got right now, but I mean, for a
Oh,
survival build, this is...
okay, don't talk about design here.
I'm just following what basically everyone does for most troop transports, which is the main
I don't know what
inspiration.
anybody does.
Huh?
I don't know what anybody does, so.
Yeah. For the most part, when other people make ships, they kind of more or less go, if you've seen basically, well, this general shape where you've got like the two outward wings with thrusters on the ends of them, and then a tail with the wings on it as well. It's like a general what a lot of people do. Why? I don't know. But they do it, so they do it, so I copy because it looks good. All right, and I'm just gonna add on. Uh, might even just encase these entirely. That requires more steel tubes. All right. All right. This isn't the greatest thing, but works. I've seen much nicer ships built. So, I think that's the main reason why I kind of have a vague idea on what I'm doing. As I've watched at least a couple of people do like shipbuilding contests.
Yeah.
So, like, I know more or less, the blocks necessary and how to place them quickly. All right. So here's the moment of truth. The the ship does not sink, it has enough thrust to keep it afloat. Thank gosh. Okay, now how long can it stay afloat? 39 minutes right now. That's not bad. That's not bad. And I can...
Congrats.
Yeah. Of course, it's stormy in game. Of course. Is that at the very bottom? That is. So I can easily do something like that. And that. That does poke out the bottom of the ship. Yep. Perfect. Need some more motors. Alright. Now I just need to give it some proper landing gear. Which is always fun. Let's see. Where are some good locations for a proper landing gear? Well, that's a good one there. And then I can easily throw on 2 blocks here. Looking at how it looks so far.
You do it?
Huh?
Huh? Nothing.
Oh.
I'm just trying to like look at yours.
Yeah.
What I'm missing.
Yeah. Alright. I think this is good. I think all I've got to do now is a wonderful little weight test, which is always fun to do. First, batteries. Save the group. Landing gear. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go do a little test on the ship. Which is ice. Or ore. I basically just want to stock this thing full of ore and see if I can lift off. Because the idea is can it carry enough resource to make its existence worthwhile? All right. Still 200 blocks or 200 meters above surface. Hundred blocks above surface. All right. Oh. I hate when I make this mistake.
What?
Oh, I placed one of the large cargo containers wrong.
Nice. Rookie mistake.
I always do this with the large cargo containers. I'm not all that surprised that I did it. It's just annoying. There we are. Good. It can all be done correctly. Perfect. All right. It's time to go pick up ore piles and throw them in the ship until the ship can't lift anything. It works well when I have to gather ice as well. Because we'll be able to see I have no downward ice. It's great that I remembered that.
Inventory full.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
What'd you do?
Well, I don't know what to.
Oh, just in general?
Just in general, yeah.
Well, I'll kind of help you out a little bit more if you want to head over to the ice lake maybe, and then maybe help me fill up my ship and see if it can actually carry its weight or its amount of cargo.
Inventory full.
I just need basically to continue gathering up probably, I don't know, what is it? Well, it carries 15,000 liters. I can drop off about 3,000 liters of carry, so I have a lot of space available in my ship. Some of it is also being used to fill up the hydrogen, so...
Okay. Yeah, so I put some thrusters on here. I got it all powered up. Put the gyroscopes.
Okay.
Did you say there's needs to be thrusters pointing down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, so... I really am having a hard time trying to think of a good way to explain the way that this stuff works.
Yeah, I just need to, like, try it.
Yeah. It, basically, with atmospheric thrusters, right? You know how there's an end that kind of has like a point to it, right?
Yep.
That needs to point downward, at least.
Okay.
Then you also need thrusters pointing, basically just in all directions in general. So, as long as there's, thrust in all direction, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. As things currently stand, my ship's probably about 1/4 filled, which is nice.
That's it? Quarter filled.
Well, I do have 4 large cargo containers, and each one can carry 15,000 liters, right?
Wow. Uh-huh.
And the player's inventory carries 4,000 liters.
Inventory
So,
full.